I just came across the realization that I never finished T4 because I'm pretty sure the last time I tried to at Magello, my wheel shut off. But I fixed that since then, and we are going to continue. We're going to finish it off. We're going into the Nürburgring GP. We are going to turn this down just a little bit because I've been having a lot of trouble with the higher, faster cars. We're back at the 599 XX Evo. For an actual class race this time, not on different cars that are way faster than me, like the other bullshit that we were driving. Oh, dude. You don't need to brake that hard. Oh my god. Dude! Had to get away from this guy. Oh no. I like this a lot more than the Hawaii the Zonda R that I drove in the last video. It sounds better, it handles better, it feels a lot less stiff. Like you can kind of mess with it a little bit, that friggin' thing. I don't know, something about it just was off to me. I don't know if it was the gear ratio, but when you would have to come out of a corner, it would just not move. Does that have to happen? Oh no, you're killing me. Oh my god. We cleaned it up out of that corner. That was nice. Why are they breaking so much? Off the track so much. Oh man, he's bothering me, the arrow. Dude, no, what the hell? Oh my god, dude. I haven't finished these stupid ones because the freaking cars just ran me off the track. What is that? I turned down the difficulty, and they're more aggressive now than they were before. Fight my way back into the points. No, dude. Snake! Oh my god! That is absolute trash. I cannot believe that. Why does he go so... Why does they drive so weird? Restarting. That was frustrating as all hell. Why do they drive like absolute crackheads like that? I had so much space, and he just swallowed all of it. For no reason, a straightaway. He doesn't need to do all that. We're gonna change the camera. We're gonna do this one. No, we're not. That's awful. We're gonna find a freaking groove that isn't where they're all gonna be. See, they're gonna break a lot. We're gonna sneak right up in here. Keep sneaking. Mindful of him being on the inside. He follows me to the outside. Like, they follow you to the outside. That's so weird. Alright, we've moved, I think, up into second right now. Just gonna stay away from people, apparently. Those guys were driving the absolute maniacs in the last attempt. I understand my driving's not perfect, but like, what was all that? Oh, yeah, that's a mistake right there. I'm terrified of this freaking straightaway now. Like, they brake wicked early, and then they step on the gas a little bit, and then they brake again. We need to get through here. Yes! That's exactly what we needed. We can drive how we want. This one's going to be boring for the wrong reason, but I had to turn it down for the other races. The other races I couldn't win, and I'm in a good car. Now I'm in the same car as them, and I can win. For some reason, with that Zonda that I was driving, it was just not happening. That first lap, going from like last to second, was absolutely huge for the program. Now we got some time and leeway to play around with if we make a mistake and fall off the track or whatever. Stuff like that. Normally put you too out of a race, but we have some chance to mess around a little bit. Ah. One of these days I'm going to try to race in this game in VR. The races are nice and short, so it's definitely something I can do. VR starts to make my eyes hurt after a very short amount of time. It's like a half hour. Because most of these races only take me like 15 minutes at the most to do. I could probably get away with it in this game. If I do that, I'm going to record the replay. I'm going to stick it beside the video. Like, we'll put it next to my wheel camera. 8 laps. A little bit longer. But to unlock one of the final ones, I have to win in the T4 class, so you have to do it. I am trying to skip around the ones that I don't need to do. So it is going to be a little bit scattered. I did a couple of H1s already. And then this one's going to come after those. And then we're going to go back to H1 once I finish with this. I don't know what the parameters are for winning in E4, so I don't know if it's the amount of points that I need or if it's coming first after, like, overall after all the races or what, but once I figure that out, we'll get there. I'm starting to think I don't need to do the hypercar one. I'm going to check that after we're done with this race. If I don't need to, I'm not going to, because those cars are a pain in the ass to drive. I don't really want to drive a LaFerrari. I don't really care about it. The Zonda is shit. This car slides too much, and it's not fast enough to keep up with the Zonda or the friggin' Huayra that's in the class. Some of those be kind of accustomed to driver error? Probably. Do I want to do them? No. I want to beat the game. The game is freaking like 12 years old. I bought Assetto Corsa Evo already. I just haven't played it. I have to set up all my buttons on there. And I also need to beat freaking Assetto Corsa Comp first, too. Eventually I'm going to start streaming again. I've just been recording because it's been easier. I don't have a lot of downtime, but I have enough to do, like a race or two. I did spend a long time recording today. It was not a good session. It's very late at night. It's like after midnight, I still have to edit this, which will take me probably around an hour. This is my third or fourth video that I have recorded today. When I record, I wanna, like, if I'm gonna record, I'm gonna start trying to do it in bulk. I was playing My Summer Car for a couple hours. It was like an hour and a half. I built the whole car and I went to start it after connecting the battery, and it just died. And it would kill the battery. The alternator was not working. Could it have been the alternator that was the problem? Maybe, I don't know. The alternator that they give you is good or bad. But the game, every time if I would save and quit and then get back into it, it would delete the alternator and the battery as if I didn't pay for it. As I don't know what the situation is with it, but it would delete it, and then it got to a point where I would use the cheat box to spawn a new one back in, and it wouldn't spawn it. It would spawn it, and then it would fall through the map to a spot in which I could not go get it. It would just disappear. So I was like, I'm over that. I played through most of the game. There's probably I streamed playing through it. I never did the rally in it, but I've put so much time into that game to not be able to finish it, and it's just not worth my time anymore. I don't have a ton of time to keep playing through that game and get nothing out of it. Eventually I'm going to play through Monmouth. Eventually I'm going to get my winter car, and we're going to play through that. Those are probably going to be strictly stream games that'll just stay as a VOD on the channel. I'm not going to record it, cut it up like I do with everything else. I do want to get back in the Snow Runner too. Thinking once I am able to finish Assetto Corsa and Assetto Corsa Competizione, the older games, I can start playing games like randomly again, like different racing games that aren't these two. I'm trying to just default to putting this game out just to finish it, so I can uninstall it and not play it anymore. It's not a bad game, but I need to complete it. These longer races are very obnoxious. As much as I like endurance racing, I am already very tired. God. I'm also very far ahead. I am eventually going to go back and play through a set of, Forza Horizon 1 through 4 again, too. And probably 5, too. But that's going to be way after 6 comes out, I think. I'm going to try to investigate. There's got to be a way to port it to your computer. If I can port Assetto Corsa, or fuck on this game now. If I can port old Forza titles to my computer, that would be fantastic. If not, I can still set up my old Logitech wheel. It's behind me over there. I tried to sell it, but nobody bought it. Probably because it's an older wheel. We are on the final lap of a long one, a long, boring one. But we had some good stuff to talk about, and we're actually getting points in one of these series for once. Turn the difficulty back up for the next one, of course. I want to win, but I don't want it to be this easy. Like, I can see the people in the back of the track 2 corners away from me. If I made 0 mistakes on the series, I would have already lapped it by now. See if I can catch this guy. I don't think I can. With one more lap, I definitely would be able to. That was a good race. We can take that for... We finished a whole 47 seconds ahead of the next guy. Look at the lap times, too. We absolutely dominated. 5 seconds a lap quicker per lap. That's what happens when you turn the difficulty down and get into an even car with everybody. Definitely beat the record, right? Yeah. 2PB, 207.65. Series goal is 36 points. Where am I at right now? I have 28. So another good finish and looking alright. I don't know what amount of points get you what, but another win here. And we'll be done, I think. Imola, Silverstone, Monza, and Spa are what we have left. If I don't win in Imola, Silverstone, or Monza, Spa 110% I should have, because I love racing at Spa. That'll be a good time. Hopefully I do win one of these, though, because I don't really want to... I want to just beat the game already. If I win Imola, then we get to move on to the GT1, because I don't think I need to do anything in H1. That'll be a good time.